What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a thumbnail tutorial just to show you how I make my thumbnails here. So the first thing I would recommend doing is going ahead and taking some headshot images just so you can cut them out and be able to paste them onto your thumbnails. So I've taken quite a few selfies here, and let's look for a good one here. Here we are. These are better images. So I've taken quite a few selfies here. Let's go ahead and choose this one. Okay. So boom, we're gonna go ahead and download the image. As we can see here, it's downloaded. Then I recommend going to Pixlr, and we're gonna go to Pixlr. Okay. We're gonna cut out the background of the image, open it in full HD, unlock the image. You're gonna go ahead and now you have two options here. You can either lasso this entire project with the polygon tool and kind of cut it out on your own. Just going to do a very, very rough cut here. And boom. That was a very simple 2-second cutout. But if you wanted to, you could definitely spend more time getting, proper cutouts. What I'm going to do is select pixels. Oh, hold on. Let me just go back. Here we are. Let me go back to where we were. What I'm going to do is select pixels. Select subject. Now, boom, it's automatically gone and selected everything that we don't want. We're just going to go ahead and invert the selection. Delete a couple more times just to get some of that crustiness out of there. And then deselect. Boom. I now have a cutout of my face. What I would do from here is save it, PNG, grab it, take it to Canva, right? So for the sake of the video, let me show you guys exactly what I did, right? Just to break it down a little bit more. So once you get into Pixlr, you're going to want to select subject. Make sure you have your image selected, the layer. Select subject. And then you want to invert the selection so that you're not deleting yourself. And then you just want to hit backspace, 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 backspace until it looks all clear. And then you want to deselect. You make yourself a little bigger if you want. You make yourself smaller. It's up to you. You're going to want to go ahead and save the image. This is an optional step. If you want, you can select yourself. You can do a little bit of fine tuning, make yourself look a little bit more saturated. Give yourself some definition. Add contrast. Add brightness. Just slightly. And then you want to come to mimic HDR. Just slightly. This should be good. Nah, I don't like that one. This should be good. Okay, here we are. So we're good. Now you want to come up to File, Save, PNG, Save As, Face 1. Now you can do this up to 3 times a day. If you want to just spend time cutting out 3 headshots for yourself, you can. Now, boom, here's where the real magic happens. All right. There's 2 ways to do this. You can either go into the templates and search up thumbnail. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Hold on. There we are. So hit create. Thumbnail Boom. It'll pull you exactly to the YouTube measurements. You're going to want to go ahead and drop your face in there. And boom, here we are. We have ourselves a headshot. You're going to want to make it bigger and hide the shoulders, right? Boom. There we are. Now you're going to want to add some text. Add a text box. Easy thumbnails. Move myself over a little bit. I don't quite like this font. I feel as though League Spartan is a pretty good font for thumbnails. League Spartan's pretty good. Might have to move myself over quite a bit here just to make some room for the text. You could come over to the apps here, and look for Canva, or rather brand fetch. Canva. Here we go. And you can choose to round that out a little bit if you want. Personally, I'm going to go as round as possible. I'm going to tilt it a bit. And the background color now. Select the background color. One that you think contrasts pretty well. That pink looks pretty good. Change the color of the text. Add some glow. And give yourself, here we are, give yourself a drop shadow. You're going to come to edit, scroll down to shadows. You can either use glow, increase the intensity, increase the blur amount, and the sizing. It's going to change the shape of your, your face. So you will have to go and resize yourself just a little bit. There we go. My intensity was up a little bit too high. Make the text a little smaller so that it fits. Super easy thumbnails. And honestly, that's pretty much all you need. You could so choose, if you so choose. Boom, there we are. Super easy thumbnails. You're going to come to download it as a JPG. Open it up. And here you are. We now have a finished thumbnail. You could also, if you wanted to, change the background. Here's another example. So Here we are. How to pull views. And then simply how to pull views. Come up to elements, look for an arrow. There we are. How to pull views on YouTube. Easy. Personally, I think Canva is a super easy, low budget, low skill margin way to go ahead and make thumbnails. Here we are. Download JPEG. Open it up. And you have yourself a YouTube thumbnail once again. Super easy, super simple. Keep it light, keep it simple. And yeah. If you guys did enjoy the little tutorial, let me know because I can definitely make more of these. These are super easy to produce. And check out my thumbnail course. I should have links to it in the description. Check out my website. There's an easy access to it there. My free digital course on how to go ahead and create thumbnails in depth if you prefer reading it rather than watching it. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Peace.